Just be Walmart sending dick pics to you. What's the smiley face? Isn't that their mascot, the smiley face guy?
It was. Not anymore.
Oh, okay. What up, wieners? Welcome back to Journey to the Center of the Corn Dog. My name is Andrew, and I am joined, as always, with the wonderful, the magnificent, the extra fluffy Amy.
Hey, that's me, and I'm extra fluffy.
How's it going,
Hey,
Fluffy?
I'm doing great.
Good. Amy.
Yes.
So, I wanted to bring something up.
Sure.
This happened tonight.
Oh.
So, in case any of you out there were wondering what it feels like to shove your entire hand inside of a bulldog's mouth, that's what I had to do tonight.
So nasty.
So, yeah, we have an English bulldog named Bert, if you don't know, for those of you out there. And so I'm in the bathroom washing my hands, and our 4-year-old goes, "Bert's eating something," and I'm like, "What?" And I'm thinking he's always eating something. There's always like crumbs on the floor. There's always like things that he's just munching, and it's not a big deal.
Usually food, though.
It's always
usually
it's
not
always
objects.
food. So unless it's chocolate, I don't really care. Like,
Yeah.
I thought he got like one of the kids like plates or something, and he's like, "Bert's eating something," and I'm like, "Okay, well, what's he eating?" And he goes, "A dice." And I'm like, "What?" "A dice." And I'm
dice.
like, and at that moment, Bert comes running past the bathroom door, all like sneaky, like, yeah, he's like making noises, and I hear like a crunch, and I'm like, oh my gosh, he got something plastic. So I run out of the bathroom, and I just jam my hand into his mouth, and you don't realize how massive a bulldog's mouth is until you have to fish something out of it. Literally, my whole hand like disappeared inside of that weird, nasty maw, and I can just feel his giant tongue in there. And I'm
so gross.
His mouth was so big. I was reaching around. I
it's
couldn't.
so gross.
I couldn't find the dice. I did like a comb of it. I didn't feel anything, but I heard him crunching. So I'm like, it's in there somewhere. So I did another comb. I'm like all the way up to my wrist in his giant mouth, and I'm like feeling around. And then finally, he's like looking at me like, "Stop this, Dad! Don't do this to me!" And I'm like, "Give it to me!" And I like do another comb, and I felt it, and I like pulled it out, and he's like, "Bleh, bleh, bleh." And I'm just like, oh, my whole hand is covered in dog saliva. It's so gross.
So nasty. He has such a giant head.
Huge.
And a small little tushy, and it just doesn't make sense.
Big shoulders.
But yeah, if you have a bulldog or just a dog that has like a giant head, it's very bizarre. Like I've had small dogs my whole life, and you stick your hand, but it's like just your fingers.
Yeah, you just
in
get
there.
your fingers in there.
But here it's like your whole hand has to go into the mouth. It's like a crocodile almost. Like
Kinda.
I feel like if it's like something like that. That's how I picture it.
Well, it's
Well,
like,
you feel the teeth, you feel the tongue.
Oh yeah,
you feel everything.
That tongue is massive.
It's
like
massive. It's so
I live with him
gross.
every day, and he's like a medium-sized dog overall. Like he's not super big. He's not that tall, and he's like just medium. But his head is gigantic.
Yeah.
And you don't think about it till you have to reach in there.
So gross. Well, thank you for fishing that out.
Yeah,
so
no
we
problem.
didn't have to
Don't worry.
take him to the vet.
Yeah, I found it. I got it out. It was a blue 10-sided die.
What did he roll? What was the number?
Should have looked. After I put it down, after washing it off, I think I rolled like a 10.
Yeah, had to
So,
be, right?
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Of course. 10 out of 10.
Would
Thanks,
eat,
Bert.
Would eat again. That's Bert. 10 out of 10. Would eat again.
He'll be back.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
waiting for it.
He's eaten some weird stuff over the
He
years.
has. He's eaten a button off of a pillow.
Oh, yeah.
Your mom?
He ate a bee, and it stung his face, and it swelled up. Remember
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Your mom recently watched the kids, and I got a report from the 4-year-old
Mm-hmm.
stating that Bert ate a marble.
Oh, great.
But I don't know if that's true or not.
If that's the case, that was weeks ago, so he
Yeah.
probably already passed it.
Yeah, it probably popped out somewhere.
Somewhere,
in our
yeah.
yard. And we'll probably find it.
Oh, remember that one time? It was years ago. He pooped, and something like giant
Yes.
came out, and it was like red.
Yes.
And I could not figure it out for the
we were
longest
trying
time.
to figure it out for the longest time.
And it was like big, and it seemed like rubber or plastic, and I
Yeah.
was like, what the heck did he eat? I'm like, he had to destroy something, but like none of my stuff was destroyed.
Yeah,
So
we
I was
couldn't
like,
figure
what
it
did
out.
he eat?
We like left it outside and it like got washed in the rain over and over again. And every time we would look at this thing and we're like, it looks familiar,
Yes.
but
You couldn't quite place
we never could place it.
No, I think I figured it out then.
Did
And-
you?
Yes, and now I cannot remember.
No, I don't
Must
think
not
we
have been
figured
that
it
important.
out. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't, but it was definitely something. Anyway, fascinating. Do you also look at your dog's poop and try
Hey,
to figure it out?
That's
I mean,
just part
you
of
gotta
dog
do it.
ownership,
It's
especially
true.
especially if they eat stuff.
That's true. And most dogs, they do.
Yeah,
So.
that's just part of being a dog.
That's just part of being the dog.
Oh, I love him though.
Oh yeah.
He's aggravating and everything, but man,
Lately, he's got a score though, like a C minus. He's not doing so hot,
His
behavior wise.
his review, his employee review is not looking so good lately.
Yeah, not so good. Definitely not getting Employee of the Month this month,
Not
Bert.
getting a raise this year. Let's say that.
You might not be getting a Christmas present either.
Oh shoot! Well,
We shall
his
see.
dog grandma, my mom, always gets him something. So
Oh yeah, marbles and all.
He's in the clear. He gets the stocking and everything.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's gonna get treats no matter what.
Oh, Bert.
So
Anyway.
you had a little something that you wanted to bring up.
Well, just speaking of the holidays, it's been Thanksgiving.
Holidays and something all night long. I just totally butchered that song.
Are you putting out a Christmas record?
Hey, maybe next year.
I'm sure everybody will buy it.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, I just, it's right around Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and I'm sure everybody has noticed, but like your emails,
Cyber Monday sounds so dirty.
it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It definitely does.
Black Friday.
Black Friday is
Cyber
Cyber
Monday.
Mondays. It's so gross. Like whoever even says that they use like whoever uses the word cyber, unless you're going to talk about cyber sex.
That's right, like Doja Cat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know her so well, so
Well, yeah.
I'm sure she uses it all the
Yeah,
time
we're
in her
texting.
vocabulary.
We text all the time.
That's great. Happy to hear it.
That's the only reference I could think of that was using like cyber.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
But yeah, so my email, my inbox, blowing up because it's like, look here, 25% off.
to be fair, your inbox is always blowing up because you don't unsubscribe from a dang email ever.
I
So you always have
try.
like a billion unread emails.
I try, but it's true. I do struggle with that, but I pretty much just delete all the time. So anyway, but I've noticed now, and I hate it. I've been getting like the title in some of the emails. I open it up like the one night, it's like late one night, and I like open up my emails, and the title is, "Hey, where'd you go?" And you're like, are you catcalling me?
Hey, where'd you go?
Hey there.
Come
Hey,
on back.
Hey, Amy, where'd you go?
Is this like a department store?
Yeah, it was I should have remembered what it was. It might have been like an Old Navy or something, but like it felt like I was being catcalled.
Hey,
Like, hey there.
Old
like,
Navy's like, hey, where have you been? I miss you.
It's like, yeah, we miss you.
Are
I've
you-
seen those before. We miss you.
Old Navy's like, you up?
Yeah, that's how it feels. It's like,
You
hey,
up?
you up?
You up? Want to come over?
But it was like,
buy some jeans. Buy a Y-neck shirt.
yeah, it made me so uncomfortable to see this message that was like, hey, where'd you go? And it's like living my life. Like, where'd I go? I'm not
Get
looking at my
a
emails all
Amazon
day.
email. It's like ASL.
So no, Amazon emails me and they're like, yo, credit card statement due.
Amazon's like, we have all your information.
We have all your information.
We don't need anything from you.
Happy holidays.
So they send you a list of
motherfucker.
like, this is what you're going to buy this year, just so you know. So do you want us to order it for you? They
Yeah.
already know what you're going to
They
purchase.
already know. They're probably already like, there's probably a chip in my brain already, maybe.
Yeah,
The Amazon,
you
the
already
Alexa.
agreed to it, and they
Yeah.
put it in overnight.
Yeah, they erased the memory of
I
it
woke
being
up and
put
I'm
in my
like, who are all
brain.
these guys in our room doing surgery on your head? They're like, don't worry about it. It's Amazon. I'm like, okay, good night.
Good night. Will it pay the card automatically? Sign me up.
Sounds good.
Hey, where'd you go? You up? That seriously, it does feel one step away from an email saying you up.
They're getting there.
Yeah.
They'll be there.
They'll
It's
be
coming.
there.
It's coming.
I mean, they're desperate, obviously.
Then it'll just be
Obviously.
It'll just be Walmart sending dick pics to
Yeah.
you. It's the smiley face. Isn't that their mascot? The smiley face
Ew,
guy.
It was. Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
And I think that was probably for the best that they changed it. It was kind of creepy.
I didn't mind it. It was the whole rollback thing. And he'd like bounce around the store, the commercials.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. And now they're like, oh, we're just going to do a nice little bing. They just like
It's like a little starburst.
yeah.
Like,
That's
or
what
a
it is.
sun. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's something like that.
lame.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's
I
all lame.
miss the real mascots of the 90s. You know, like
Well,
Tony the Tiger,
I think he's still
the
around.
Lucky Charms,
I don't like
Leprechaun.
Tony the Tiger. He's a little strange, too.
Tony the Tiger is a little presumptuous. He's a little bold. I always feel like, you know, he's a little too confident.
Yes.
They're great.
They're great.
And he's always just like too chummy. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, something a little off behind those eyes, behind that scarf,
yeah,
behind
yeah.
that little scarf he wears.
I don't know. It was just too much soccer playing, I guess.
Oh, he did play soccer.
It was always
No,
soccer.
he always showed up at soccer a lot.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
suspicious.
That's definitely sus.
Hanging out
definitely
around
sus.
children's soccer games.
Yeah.
They're great.
Come
don't-
try my cereal.
I don't know.
Hey, where'd you go?
Where you been?
Where you been? What's happening?
I sent an attachment on this email if you want to open it up.
No.
Don't open the attachment.
Don't open the attachment, guys. Don't do it.
Well, would you rather get an attachment from Tony the Tiger or Diggum, the Smack'em's frog? What, the Diggum frog?
Yeah, he's
From what cereal was that?
Smacks.
Smacks.
Or,
Oh yeah, Honey Smacks.
Honey Smacks.
Yeah, was it Diggum? Was he-
It's something like that.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
trying to do a deep cut. So which one, Tony or Diggum?
You know what? I'll take Tony.
You gonna have a booty call with Tony?
Yeah. I want to see that dirt.
Oh gosh. I mean, I guess he's like human sized.
Yeah.
He's more human. Diggum's like a little gremlin.
Yeah, I
Little
mean, I'm just off the bat, I would say Tony the Tiger might be a little more impressive, I guess. I mean,
That's true. I mean, if you're going proportional,
yeah.
but I don't know. Diggum.
Frogs just are all around just slimy and gross. So
He's
I
got
just,
a lot of energy. I think he had a cool hat.
well, he was eating straight up sugar and honey.
Woo! Go all night, baby.
Ew, what is
This podcast is just spiraling out of control.
what is happening right now?
Then there's the leprechaun guy from Lucky Charms.
Yeah,
But he just seemed kind of
he was just a jerk.
Oh, the tricks rabbit.
That
I always
one
felt
was
bad
sad.
for him.
I know, me too.
Everybody just stole his dang cereal. Just let the rabbit have some
They
cereal.
just be like, silly rabbit, tricks are for kids.
And then
it's
pull the
like,
bowl away from him.
these kids are a bunch of a-holes.
Yeah,
Share
really.
some of your like cereal. What the heck?
What other mascots were there? Oh, Count Chocula.
Yeah, he's cool.
Boo Berry, the Franken Boo.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
He was kind of...
I don't think I ever saw like a
I saw him on the box.
yeah on the box.
Yeah. But Count Chocula... he's just-
Frankenberry,
Frankenberry, thank you.
right?
Yes. Yeah, those guys. And there was a third one, but I can't think of it.
Yeah, I think so.
Captain Crunch.
Yeah, Captain Crunch. He's fine. He was cool. He's all right.
I never his hat's too big.
Yeah, I don't like
His
the hat.
proportions are weird.
Yeah, for sure.
Didn't
He's
like it.
cartoon, so.
Well, I know that. He is.
Is he real?
I thought he was real the whole time. I feel like I'm forgetting some like classic.
Oh,
Snap Crackle Pop.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could have a
Keebler. Are they
foursome.
the Keebler elves?
no. They're different.
Different.
Keebler elves are
Yeah,
separate, but
I
they
think they're-
look similar.
The same lore, though. They're definitely coming from the same.
They're probably cousins or something.
Yeah,
Like they probably
for
live in the
sure.
same universe.
They know each other. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to make an inappropriate joke about Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Back to what we were talking about, but just let's move on.
Okay.
There's no female ones.
Is there not?
I can't think of any female cereal mascots.
Cereal wise, I don't think. I mean, unless Trix the bunny is actually a girl.
No, I don't.
He
They
seems
never portrayed
a
it.
little genderless, maybe.
Well, that's true. He came off he had some male energy though.
That's true. So speaking of like people just trying to get like your attention, like emails where they're like, "Hey, where'd you go? Are you up? You coming back? Your cart's full. Come check out, Amy." It also just kind of gave me like the heebie-jeebies of like the people who sell stuff at the mall, like at the
kiosks.
the kiosks,
Like in between the stores.
Yeah, like when you're walking by
In the
and
corridors,
like,
yeah.
oh my gosh, you should see me as I walk by. Especially if I'm by myself, I will go to the farthest end
Oh my
of the
gosh.
hallway
Just so they don't talk to you.
because I don't want to say no. Because I've had it happen where they come to me, come here, oh, come here, let me
ma'am,
see,
ma'am.
let me see your hands, let me see your, and I'm like, no, please, no, I'm not
I know
available.
I know the store. Like they always try and put lotion on you. Excuse me, and stuff.
And they're like, feel this, isn't this amazing?
You know what I do is whenever they do that, I walk by and they're like, "Oh, sir, let me see your hand." I go, "I'm allergic," and I just keep walking.
Yeah. That is pretty good because most likely you are allergic to whatever they're putting on your hands.
Yeah, it
That's
could
pretty good.
could be true, but you just see them go like, and then
Their brain goes to mush.
They just move along. Yeah.
Yeah. So this also reminds me of the one time I was walking through the mall, and you might have been with me,
Okay.
and they like never had this when I was growing up, but now they'll do this. They'll have like modeling scouts, like people looking for,
What?
I'm going to say quote unquote models, right? And it's basically a scam. That's all it is. They want you to sign up.
I feel like every modeling thing I've ever heard about is a scam.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
if you've seen this before, they'll approach you. It'll be like a young girl who's like 18, 19. And she's like, "Hi, you look so beautiful. Would you like information on modeling and whatever? You can sign up here." So I'm walking by and I think I'm like 26, 27.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Hi, would you be interested in modeling?" And I went, I just like laughed. I was like, "I'm like so much older than you." I was like, no. I was like, "I know what you're doing."
You're like, no.
No.
I can't be a model. No, not me.
I was like, no.
Oh, no.
You can't, you as an 18-year-old, a dingus 18-year-old, look at me from across the room. You're grabbing everybody, okay? I'm no one special. You're grabbing every girl you see. You're grabbing someone who is like 10 years your senior and being like, "Hey, you look cute. Would you like to come
Did
sign
you ever
up?"
think about being a
You
model?
ever think about modeling? Did you ever get into the model world? I was like, I wanted to push her face away and be like,
Oh
"Get
my
away from me."
gosh.
No, but I was just like, I think I laughed. I said, no, thank you. That's quite all right.
Unfortunately, I have a story where I did get scammed by one of the mall kiosks. This is before I knew you.
Oh, I think maybe I do know this story.
I got scammed. Kind of. They got me. I was at not my normal mall. I was at a mall that was like half dead. Like,
Oh, yeah.
basically almost half abandoned.
It was
It was
scary.
great. No, it's amazing.
Oh.
I was walking through just looking at like how like weird it was that this mall is like dead, but there's still like kiosk people
Yeah.
somehow. And they had one of those like chair massages.
Oh, yeah.
Like chair massages you could just like plop down and like it's like this little Asian man, very nice, and he's just like, didn't speak English very well. And he's just like, "Oh, you would you like a massage?" And I was like, I had nowhere to be. And I was just like, "Oh, massage sounds good, sure." And it was like you pay, I forget how much it was. So much for 10 minutes, then 20, 30, 45, and then like, whatever. I think 45 might have been the max. So I was like, "Sure, I'll do a 10-minute massage. That's all." And he's just like, Okay. So I sat down, and like you're sitting in one of those stupid chairs where your face is like
In
pressed.
the hole.
Yeah, and like you can't see anything.
Yeah.
So I just sit there, and he just starts giving me a massage, and it was fine. It was whatever, a little uncomfortable, but I was like, whatever, who cares? Just 10 minutes, it'll be like $10. It wasn't a big deal. And I'm sitting there, and then like I hear like a noise, and then he like kind of stops, and then he comes back, and he keeps going. And then I hear like another noise, and he stops.
What's the noise?
It just sounds, I couldn't even remember. It wasn't like anything specific. Like I just heard him like I heard like I don't even know.
Like an alarm?
But
like
it wasn't an alarm. It wasn't like a beep beep. It was just like a chime or something.
Okay.
And then he would like stop, and then he'd come back, and this happened like 2 or 3 times. And I'm like, man, this is like a long 10 minutes. And then he's like, and he taps my shoulder. He's like, okay, all done. Been 45 minutes. And I was like, what? And he's like, 45 minutes. You pay me for 45 minutes now. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I only want the 10-minute massage. So this jerk set a timer, and then when it went off, he just set the next timer, but didn't tell me. He just let me sit there and then just would massage me again until it got to the longest one, and then he's like, now you have to pay me for the longest massage. And I'm like, you didn't tell me? Why didn't you tell me after the 10 minutes? You just like assumed that I could keep time in my head.
Right. Which honestly,
and then I literally didn't have enough money to pay for that much. I only had enough for $10, and so I was like, I don't have that cash on me. I'm like, do you take a card? And he's like, no card. He's like, I follow you to ATM. So he walked with me to the ATM because I felt bad.
Well, yeah,
I felt bad because I sat there for 45 minutes, but he conned me.
Yeah.
So
he didn't tell you, give you any warning, ask if you want to keep going.
So I was like, I don't have the money on me, man. I'm like, if you don't take card, and he's like, I walk with you to ATM. And I'm like, fine. And I'm like, where's the ATM? And he's like, this way. So then he put up like a closed sign on his chair, even though there was nobody else in the mall. It's whatever. He made his money that day.
Right.
He needed it, I'm sure. So we walked to the ATM. I pulled out the money, and I was like, here you go, man. And he's like, have a good day. And I'm like, see ya. And I'm like, son of a gun. But whatever. I got duped, but it was, I should have known better.
Yeah, but when you're young, you're kind of like, you just kind of like trust
I was
people.
probably like 20 at the time.
Yeah.
I trusted this man to just let me know when it was 10 minutes.
When he offered you like 10 minutes and you're like, okay.
He got me.
So, you know what though? At first I'm kind of, and people might be thinking this too. You're like, how could you not know 10 minutes went by? But you know what? When you do get a massage, it relaxes you so much.
And I also literally had nowhere to be, so I wasn't in any hurry.
Right.
So I was just chilling.
So you didn't quite have a time
and it might not have been
restraint.
45. It might have been half an hour. I forget. But it was
Because I'll once in a blue moon, when I get a massage, I'll do a 1-hour massage. And man, it will feel like a half an hour.
Sure. And
by the end of it, they'll say,
yeah,
okay, you're all done. And I'm like, what?
You're like, that was 5 minutes.
You're like, I'm just starting to get relaxed now.
I do remember sitting in the chair feeling and thinking to myself, man, this is taking a long, this is a lot longer than I thought it would be.
Yeah. And you didn't go there to get a massage. So you're probably just like, okay, whenever this is over.
It's like, dude, I said 10 minutes. Why would you assume I want to just keep getting massaged?
Right. You know what? You were in the right. You made it right by paying the man.
Hey, I wasn't going to jip him.
Right.
I could have just ran away.
Chase you down.
You don't know
Put the
me.
clothes sign up and chase you down.
He probably would have. Just flying, kick me in the back as I go flying across the mall floor.
I mean, that's not a great business strategy. You can really run into someone who doesn't have the money, and then you're really stuck. You know.
He's relying on the kindness of duping innocent little people like me.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay.
It's fine.
They're like, here comes this dummy walking in here.
Yeah, he just saw a pigeon cooing as he walking through the mall.
Okay, maybe that's how it feels. I feel like the people at the kiosks, they look for the people who look like dummies that they can just attack. So I think I'm just afraid because I look like a dummy when I'm walking down. I just do. I look very nice.
Oh, they're like, she is fat with cash and doesn't know what she's doing.
That girl looks like she's lost and doesn't know where to go. She's got nothing to do.
She's got money and no brains.
I don't have RBF, and in times of that, I really wish I did. But I don't. I have a dumb,
RBF,
goofy face.
What's that mean? Resting bun face?
Resting bun face,
oh,
yes.
Okay, yes.
No, that's actually what I do have. I have a resting bun.
You got that resting bun face. Just that.
Once again, that's why when these girls were like, do you want to go for modeling? I'm like, listen, girl, I got a resting bun face. What are you talking about?
I got a big old pastry up here.
Do you see this right here?
See this loaf of bread right here?
You see this roundness? Round face?
Like a big old moon pie right
That's right.
here.
I don't think I don't think they're looking for moon pie faces. Thank you. Have a great day.
You never know. Tyra might start up another season, and this season is moon pie.
Moon pie moms who
resting bun face.
don't give a rip.
We're looking for moms with resting bun face. If that's you, please pull out your Motorola flip phone and apply for America's Next Top Bun.
Why? That's my face, guys. So kiosks, they
Like-
want me. That's
like-
why I run. I run. And they're like, ma'am. And I'm like, no, stop. Please, no. Leave me alone.
Stay away
Please.
from my bun face.
Please. My fun face bun face can't take it.
Look at that doughy face. You know she's got loads of cash. Give it to us.
You know it. Again, that's why, like, the modeling agency with the girl, hi, and I just was like, no. Like, I'm way older than what you're looking for. I have a bun face. Please
See,
leave me alone.
I have the opposite problem. Nobody approaches me.
Yes, because
Either-
you have an angry face.
I don't.
Do it. Look at the camera right now. No. Look at the camera. Guys, this is how he
I
looks.
can't. I'm smiling right now.
When you walk around the store, your thinking face. What's your thinking face? Ready? Go. Yes. The thinking face. You look angry and scary. I've seen you walking around, and I'm like, Andrew, lift up your eyebrows a little. Why don't you smile a bit?
I'm thinking.
You look like you're going to hurt somebody.
No, I'm thinking. Sometimes I furrow my brow when I'm thinking.
People probably look at us. I got this, like, bun face walking with angry
man.
with a big beard.
Either people will but see, the thing is, people in the kiosk don't talk to me, but then random old men love to talk to me.
Oh, that's very true.
Had it happen today. Old man came up to. I was out with our 2-year-old daughter at Walmart picking up some things.
Your favorite store.
Definitely not my favorite store.
No,
For
I
some
know.
reason, it's close. It's close to our house.
It's very close, so it's
convenient.
Convenient.
So I was there with our 2-year-old, just walking around, and she was looking at Mickey Mouse or Minnie Mouse slippers, and I'm like, we can't get those, and she's like, no. And this older man with a veteran's cap on is walking by, and he goes, having some problems there? And I'm like, oh, everything's fine. And he's like, she got some attitude. And I'm like, yeah, she's 2. And then he's like, does she act like her mom? And I'm just like, yeah. I'm just like, oh, here we go. Old man wants to talk, and he's just like pushing his cart. He stops the cart. He looks right at me. He leans in, and he's like, you know how I avoid every argument with my wife all these years? And I'm like, how? And he goes, I never get the last word. I always let her have the last word. And then he leans in real close.
Oh, no.
Like even closer, and he's like,
at Walmart,
and
too.
he takes his hand and he goes and he like actually touched my hand. He like, huh? He's like, unless she's hurting herself or someone else, it's not worth it. Not worth it, man. You just let her get the last word. That's how you have a good marriage right there. You just let her get the last word anytime there's an argument. You have a good day. Good luck with that little one. You got your hands full there, son. Yeah. And then I'm just like, thanks. Have a good day.
You're like, I will remember that.
That's right. Sage wisdom. Sound advice. So, Amy, look forward to those last words all the time.
I don't care.
I want to be like,
what does that even
sir,
mean?
Sir, I already know this lesson.
Okay. That's such a dumb thing to say. Like, what does that even mean? That I'm always right?
Let her be right every time.
No, I am wrong, like, a lot. I know this. And I hate it, but it's true. Right? Don't
You're
even.
putting me in a tough spot here, Bunface.
Listen. All right, let's cool it on the bun face. Okay?
I knew that would get you going.
Yeah.
No, it's a relation. I can't even. A relationship is 50-50. There's give and take, okay? Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you're an old man slapping other people. Sometimes you're a bun face. It's okay. It all
Yeah.
evens out in the end. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing how you do just get a lot of unsolicited advice from people.
Old people love me.
Yeah, old people do love me too.
Yeah, I think it's the beard.
Yeah.
I look way more like
When
down
you
home in
have,
the country than I actually am.
you do, and when you have a little one with you, you definitely look way more approachable. It's
oh.
just how it is anywhere.
Yeah, any parents love, like, women, men love to just, like, talk to me when I have one of the kids.
Yeah, and it's
And
understandable.
that's totally understandable.
I don't
get
mind
it.
when
I
people
don't
talk
mind.
to me as long as they're not strange or saying anything weird to me. But and that's fine. What the guy said, you're just like, thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
know.
I just laugh, and I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
But I think I'm just gonna say this: the worst advice, because it's not advice. So please don't say this to anyone.
Oh, gosh.
Should I even say it? No, it's just when people are like,
Sleep when the baby sleeps.
no, that is terrible. That only works for baby one. No,
It
it's
doesn't
when
work.
people are like, enjoy it now,
Oh,
because wait until they get older.
gross.
And I'm like, can you shut up? I'm having a bad day.
Try and soak in every moment
Soak
as
in
much
every moment.
soak it in while you can, because they grow up fast.
And you're like, shut up. Leave me alone.
No, the other one. The days are short, or no, the days are long, but the years are short.
You're like, that's sad.
One day you'll put them down and never pick them up again.
That's the worst.
Shut up.
I can pick up my child whenever I want.
I don't care if they're 30. I'm picking them up.
Yeah. Anyway, just terrible advice
It's just
we've
like
received.
they're just trying to give you sad advice. They're
Yeah.
just trying to make you sad.
It's unhelpful advice. Let's just say that.
Soak it in
It's
as much
not
as you can.
unhelpful. Or it's not helpful. It's very unhelpful.
Just, you gotta soak in every moment while it lasts, Amy. You know, they'll never be this little again. They grow
Yeah.
up too quick.
You're like, obviously, I'm with them 24/7.
I
I
get
see
it.
this.
I
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
I get it.
I get it.
I'm gonna be crying when they're like going off to college. I know.
Yes.
I already know this.
Of course.
I already know. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna be sad. That or they're gonna be living in our basement till they're 40, and we're gonna be like, get the F out of my
We'll
house.
also be sad and crying.
Yeah. They're going to be in the podcast because they're going to be living here still.
Yeah. Who knows? Will podcasts even be around then?
Probably not. It's all going to be Neuralink. Just
Yeah.
your brain is like shooting across the internet at 100 miles an hour.
Yes.
You know everybody's thoughts and emotions in the entire
Ugh.
world at once.
So gross.
Just sounds awful.
Nasty.
Just one giant brain orgy on the internet all the time. Just
You know what?
constant. And you know what's going to be there?
What?
You know, one giant brain orgy, and at the middle of it,
Elon Musk?
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger. That's right. He's going to be there.
Oh, with his scarf and everything.
Hey, it's great.
This whole internet thing, it's great.
It's great. And you'll just be eating Kellogg's just nonstop.
Oh, what a wonderful future we have to look forward to.
Yeah, guys, this has been great. This has been a journey for
hey,
sure.
everybody, just make sure to go home and slap your corn dog good night.
Ew,
Wish
stop.
it a good morning.
Wish it well.
Wish it well. I wish it well. I wish you well, everybody out there. Amy, it's been fun.
It's been a blast.
Till the next time. And next one, we should have an interesting crossover event going on.
Yes.
So hopefully, if all goes well, there will be a crossover event coming soon, corn dogs. So keep your ears and eyes peeled for what could be on the horizon. It might be a little mysterious. We'll see what happens.
We shall see.
Amy,
Yeah.
have a good night. Good day. Whatever time you're listening to this, I hope you have a good one.
If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit all the buttons, hit the like, share, just spread the love, and we will see you next Tuesday.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.